Welcome to a Bangkok vlog. I haven't made a video in this city in at least 6 months, and I'm super stoked to be back in my favorite city in the entire world, Bangkok, Thailand. I love this city. It's insane, it's polluted, it's dirty, it's full of traffic, but it has a vibe and an energy like no other place on earth. Seriously, I just love it here. I feel more at home in Bangkok than I do Atlanta. And today, we're jumping in cream pie, my S65 V8 SWAT BMW E30, and we're hitting the streets of Bangkok. We have places to go, money to spend, and some very important things to talk about. Guys, driving in Bangkok is absolute chaos. Oh, look at this road. Oh man, I am screwed. Oh, that is a tough one. Oh, I thought I was going to straight, but I didn't. We got to get on the highway. The goal is to get on the highway. I'm going to tell you about what's currently going on here in the country of Thailand. Things are sorta getting back to normal. It's amazing. That's the reason that I've officially moved back to my Bangkok condo, is because car shows, car meets, drift events, all these events are starting to happen again in the city. And it's so extremely exciting because life is going to actually get back to normal and I can start making more YouTube videos once again. You're going to see a massive increase in both the quantity and the quality of YouTube videos on this channel over the next month or so. And that is why we are headed to Central Festival Mall to pick up my brand new YouTube camera today. Because this car has a side exit exhaust, it echoes off the walls of the interstate. Listen. I think I totally missed my exit. Yeah, I totally missed my exit because I was dicking around being a ricer. I'm hoping this works. I'm hoping that this, it's like a plastic arm that's mounted to my roll bar is steady enough for when I do pulls that the GoPro doesn't move around. I guess we'll know when we see the footage, right? Central World Mall, there you go, that's it. That's what we came here for. Sorry, Cop. Thank you, Cop. I found a place to park, and I think I'm in good company. Freaking Verta Ithaca Green Mercy in Bangkok. Did you expect to see that? Also, look at this over here. That, if you did not know, is a Gallardo Super Trofeo. Super, super rare Gallardo. Then you have, what is that, Lava Orange GT3 RS. I definitely found what they call supercar parking. So one thing at the malls here, they have complete sections. You see? Supercar parking. If your car is really nice and really new, like a Panamera, a Cayman, a Taycan, another Panamera, a Bentley, a Porsche SUV, or another Bentley, G-Wagon, Porsche, there's another Huracan over there. And remember guys, I want to remind you, if it's not manufactured inside the country, it has a 300% import duty tax. So all these Porsches, Lamborghinis, Ferraris that you see when you come to Bangkok, they cost 3 times the amount they do in your home country. Absolutely insane. Welcome to Apple Central. This is actually not only Thailand's largest Apple store, but the largest Apple store in all of Southeast Asia. And I'm here today to buy my new YouTube camera, which is obviously going to be a phone. I've been using the iPhone 11 Pro Max to create videos on this YouTube channel ever since it started. I own a Sony mirrorless camera, but I use my iPhone for 90% of the footage you see on this channel. And it's time to upgrade. We're headed into the Apple store and grabbing the brand new iPhone 13 Pro Max. Let's do this thing. Sorry, Cap.
May I have you, sir?
Sure. Shopping. I want to buy the new iPhone.
This way, please.
Thank you. Obviously, I'm inside the store, so I'm masked up. Don't complain about the mask. This Apple store is actually 2 floors, and the design just blows my mind. Look at this. Look at the way the ceiling curves up. Hands down, the second most epic Apple store I've ever been in my life. I went to the Apple store in Singapore, which is floating on Marina Bay Sands Bay, and that place, epic. So they wouldn't let me film actually buying the phone, so sorry about that, guys, but man, that Apple store is sick. I have some notes here that I'm using my friend's phone because I know if I say anything incorrectly about this device, the Apple fanboys will destroy me in the comments. And this phone has a lot of upgrades, including the high refresh rate screen. But for me, what matters most is these new cameras. And they have been upgraded, like, massively. So let's get into these cameras. First of all, the lenses on all 3 cameras have a lower aperture. Also, the sensors on each camera is a higher quality, larger sensor. Larger sensor, lower aperture lenses equals better low light performance. And this is a huge deal for me as events start to happen in Thailand again. Listen, if you don't know, it gets dark at 6:30 p.m. here in Thailand every single day. And as we go back to doing drag racing videos, if you have a 2,000 horsepower drag car and you're at the drag strip, you're racing at night because, well, it's hot AF from basically 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So all the fast guys at the drag strip wait till the sun goes down to make their pass. So I need a camera that has great low light performance. And this is going to be a massive upgrade. Another big deal for me is the zoom lens. It's now a 3x optical zoom lens. It's a 3x telephoto, where my 11 Pro Max and the 12s were a 2x telephoto lens. This is also a big deal because it allows me to attend events like a drift event and capture footage of the drift cars in action, but not get too close. I never use a gimbal because their software, when it comes to stabilization, is that good. But now, Apple has moved to hardware to stabilize their video footage. They're using sensor shift technology, which basically means each sensor on each camera is on a tiny gimbal. So as you're filming footage with the new iPhone and you walk, it smooths out the footage by that sensor shifting and rotating and basically equalizing bumps and the last thing. This is, everybody's talking about this. It's called cinematic mode. If you've ever used portrait mode on your iPhone to take a portrait photo where it has that bokeh, that background blur, well, now we have cinematic video mode, which is basically portrait mode for video. It gives you that cinematic look that you would get from cinema cameras or mirrorless DSLR cameras. And I'm not sure, I don't know, I've seen video footage of it, I'm not totally sold. So next, we're gonna jump back in cream pie and we're gonna take it out, use it as a photo subject, and see how the 13 Pro Max does when it comes to photography. Let's go. This, guys, is gonna be the entrance to the interstate. Bangkok storm. This is going to be interesting. And it proceeded to pour the entire day, to the point where I drove cream pie back to my condo, completely soaked, driving through water that was like a foot deep, this disgusting Bangkok water. So we're postponing the photo test, but this is the first look at footage from the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I'm shooting in the ultra wide angle lens, handheld of course, but I wanted to update you guys on what's going on with me, what's going on with the CB Media YouTube channel. And yes, it is true, I am leaving Thailand and it's time for me to head back to the United States. But guys, don't worry, this is not like a permanent thing. I'm going back middle of December. I'm still going to be here in Bangkok and around Thailand for the next couple months. And then middle of December, I'm headed back to Atlanta, and I haven't been back in a very long time, and I miss my family. And it's time for me to go back, see them, spend Christmas with them. But I want to make a few things very clear. One, we are finishing the Titanic boat before I leave to head back to Atlanta for Christmas. Two, I am not selling cream pie, nor am I giving up my Bangkok condo or my beach condo. Don't get it twisted. My plan is to return to Thailand middle January, spend about a month here creating some content, and then it's time to hit the road. It's time to take CB Media truly international. I'm not leaving Thailand forever. I will always spend at minimum 50% of my year here in the beautiful country of Thailand. It's like a second home to me, and I can never leave forever. It's time to fulfill the goal that I originally had when I started this YouTube channel, and that is travel internationally to some of the craziest countries that you never knew had epic motorsport scenes, and bring that content to you and create some of the most original, epic motorsports content that YouTube has ever seen. Let's all hope 2022 is a much better year than 2021 is, and we can finally fulfill these goals. Thank you for your support. I hope you're happy and healthy wherever you are, and I'll catch you in another YouTube video very soon. Peace.